Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to things that happened this week on week 15. We're just gonna continue things that happened this week. As usual, we are trying to cover all the things, well, not really all, but more like some things that actually happened this week. And those things were something that are currently being talked or were currently being talked during this period of time. So yeah. Also, I just realized that I put the title. I abbreviated this series, the things that happened this week, into just TTHTW, which I know it doesn't sound catchy. It doesn't sound easy to remember, but I don't know. I feel like I realized that I have to somehow change the name of the series, right? Instead of things that happened this week or something, basically. And yeah, still don't know if you have any idea or suggestions. Let me know down below. Because obviously TTHTW is not something, again, like I said, it's not something that people will remember or it doesn't sound normal. You cannot even pronounce that. Like, how do you pronounce the HTW? There is even not even a vocal letter there. So yeah, um, I'm open for suggestions. I will probably change that. I don't know, maybe sometime later this year, like maybe on week 30 something. I have no idea. Because at the time I'm recording this, I'm kind of busy. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the live update after this as well at the end of the list. But yeah, anyway, let's just start first. I don't want to stall more time. This is for the time period of Friday to Thursday. This is from April 7th to April 13th, which is basically from previous Friday, I mean Thursday until the previous Friday, or last weekend until these weekdays, if that makes sense. So yeah, um, the reason why I already mentioned about this so many times at this point is just so that I can upload this one during weekend, and so that in order for me to upload this on weekend, it means that I have to make this video on Fridays, right? So yeah, and then Fridays, it means that I will gather everything before that Friday. So it'll be Thursday until the previous Friday during the time I'm recording that. So yeah, it makes sense, right? Anyway, let's start first. We have UFC 287. This was actually last weekend. This was the match between Pereira and Adesanya, I think, and Adesanya won, I think. This dude over here. It was quite interesting as well, because he got knocked out, right? And when he's still down, Adesanya started to, I don't know, like kids nowadays will call it like emoji or emote, throw emote or emoji or emote, I think. Start emoting. He make like, I don't know, like some sort of pose, and then he also did a little bit of teabagging as well. I think some people actually consider that as teabagging, where he replicated how Pereira actually fell, and yeah, it was kind of I don't know, it's kind of hilarious, but some people also took it, a little bit rude, kind of, because clearly he's still down, and he didn't show any empathy or something, right? Because like, he might actually got hurt, like serious injuries, who knows, right? But yeah, he started quote unquote emoting. Some people took it as hilarious thing, funny thing, but some other people also um, said that that was inconsiderate. So yeah, but anyway, there's that. It's quite a fun match as well. Next, still with the UFC stuff. Well, not really UFC stuff. This one is boxing, I think. This one will be for Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Um, Jake Paul, as you can see, well, he is the brother of Logan Paul. He previously did a fight with Tommy Fury, I believe, and he won as well, I think. And KSI, I think, challenged him as well, like multiple times. Well, according to KSI, and Jake Paul actually rejected him, uh, but then he made this one over here versus Nate Diaz, and I guess I was also a little bit upset as well. Like, why did he reject him? But he, did schedule a match with other person. So yeah, but anyway, there is this. Expect to happen August 5th. That will be this one will be out April 20. Wait, what day is it again? I actually forgot what day it is today. Oh wait, no, I can just yeah over here. April 13 is Thursday, so when this video is out on Saturday, it will be 15th, April 15th. Okay, so it will be for May, June, July, August. Yeah, it's like just under 4 months from now, I guess. So yeah. Well, I guess it makes sense. They have to prepare first, right? Like they have to prepare for their weight, their training as well, obviously. But I think the most important is the weight because it's. I think boxing actually got um, there is the weight requirement, and it's different if the weight we if two persons have the same weight but one has more fat and the other has more muscle, that will be very different, right? So yeah, there's 4 months for them to prepare, which should be enough, I think. Well, I mean, I'm not expert, but I believe so. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. We have HBO Max. So HBO Max, HBO actually considered about changing their name. Instead of HBO Max, it's just gonna be Max, which it's I remember something like this happened in the past, like removing a part of their title, and it became a little bit ridiculous. Like in this case, this one, right? Instead of HBO Max, it's just gonna be Max, and let's say Disney Plus, it's just gonna be Plus instead of Disney Plus. So it's something silly like that. And then Netflix, instead of Netflix, it's just gonna be Flix, for example. Or let's say Warner Bros. Instead of Warner Bros, it's just gonna be Bros, for example, which is kind of weird, right? Yeah, it's a little bit silly. I don't know, like if they're actually gonna be, if this is final or not. I have no idea, but yeah, like as you can see over here, 3.4 million engagement, which means that yeah, it was actually a little bit of a talk as well. People actually, talk something about this. So yeah, there's that. A little bit silly news. Next we have from Lo-Fi Girl. So if you don't know, Lo-Fi Girl is this channel on YouTube that is 24/7, always live stream music for people to enjoy, like when they're studying, um, when they're doing their house stuff, like I don't know, doing house chores or something. And then maybe when they're traveling, for example, when you're in the train, but you don't want to do nothing, and then you want to listen to music, and you listen to Lo-Fi Girl, for example. Or I don't know, like yeah, just like anywhere, right? Like when you want to listen to music, just like chill vibe music. So anyway, Lo-Fi Girl actually just released another live stream, and this one, it actually, as you can see over here, it actually showed not the girl, it's actually a boy. So now we have both the girl and the boy, which I guess it's something, right? A lot of people actually like this. I also just listened to this recently, and it was actually very nice. The synth wave. So yeah, recommend this one if you're looking for, like ambient music in the background while you're doing something else. I definitely recommend Lo-Fi Girl and this one over here. I guess it's technically Lo-Fi Boy now, but I don't know. So yeah, there's this. Next we have from Jazz, news from Jazz, Jazz.com, or I guess Jazz has 1 million followers on Twitch. I guess Jazz.com account, right? The Twitch account. Got 1 million followers on Twitch, which is kind of insane. I believe Recently, they got 1 million, no, 10 million, I think, 10 million active users in chess.com apps itself. I think it was back on February, and obviously it was the big number. Everything after that, kind of fell off. It just makes sense. It's just like any other, what is it, things that are kind of booming, right? Uh, they cannot just go forward or go up every time. So it's something like this is normal in my opinion. So yeah, they just reach another milestone. At the end of the day, that is important thing. The something that matters. And yeah, congrats. I also still make chess videos, although not really every day nowadays because I'm kind of want to do something else. I'm also busy in real life, which I will be talking about at the end of this. And yeah, there's that. 1 million followers on Twitch, which is, that is a lot of numbers. So yeah, congrats for them once again. Next we have from Hypixel 10th year anniversary. So Hypixel, what is Hypixel? You probably ask. So Hypixel is a Minecraft server. It's actually one of the biggest Minecraft server, which is Hypixel. I actually played here back in 2019, although I didn't make video about it during 2020. I just made videos on my offline world. The reason being is that it's online. It requires internet connection, and sometimes it kind of makes the my Minecraft app a little bit laggy as well. My laptop couldn't handle those, so I couldn't actually record videos in servers, and instead I just recorded videos in my offline world. So yeah, but I do actually play this. I did play this in Hypixel server. Although now that I think about it, the last time I played Minecraft was actually 2020. It's been 3 years at this point since the last time I played Minecraft. It was a little bit sad. Honestly, I kind of still want to play that, but the thing is that I don't have the resources for that. My laptop is no longer, available for that. It's just that the game takes a lot of processing, and my laptop couldn't handle that, cannot handle that anymore, and I don't have PC as well. And yeah, but I do still have a goal for 2024, which I will mention as well in the live update after this. And yeah, so yeah, it's been 10 years old, Hypixel. I remember back in 2014, I play Minecraft and I was thinking about joining all these, servers, but I didn't have the paid version of the app back then. Um, I just played the modded version, so I couldn't actually log into servers because they required an actual Minecraft account, and Minecraft account was not cheap. It's still not cheap actually. I think it requires $50 or something. Although it's a one-time purchase though, which is worth it in my opinion at the end of the day, but still it's a lot of money for me back then. And in 2019 I actually purchased one, and since then I can actually play in servers. But again, I have the account, but I don't have the PC to play it with, which is a problem, right? So yeah, but at least I do have the account, and that is something at least. So yeah. Next we have The Legend of Zelda. Actually, the game just released a trailer for the new The Legend of Zelda game, which is Tears of the Kingdom. This is one of the character, which is Demon King Ganondorf, as you can see over here. A lot of people actually like this as well. So yeah, if you're a fan of Legend of Zelda, then definitely you should check the trailer out if you're curious about the next game. So yeah, there's that. Next we have Sunny V2. This is a little bit of a drama. Um, so Sunny V2 is a YouTuber, right? He likes to upload videos about all the creators or content creators, or yeah, like majority content creators that kind of fell off. And here he actually mentioned about Chris. Now last week I already mentioned about Chris issue, and I'm not gonna repeat myself again. I already made my opinion back then, still valid. And yeah, but this he made this one is a little bit controversial, if you ask me, because from the title itself, why Chris will soon be a nightmare for Mr. Beast, when in fact, in my opinion, he won't be. He's not gonna be Mr. Beast's nightmare. Yeah, like they're already friends for years now. Like if you're OG Mr. Beast, enjoyers, 2017 enjoyers like me, you'll notice that Chris has been there since back then, and it's just like your brother at this point, right? So there's no way that Chris will actually be Mr. Beast's downfall. I don't think so. I doubt. Like they've already been together since back then. At this point, it's been I don't know, 6 years or even more. Even like before that, they're already be friends. Maybe even more than 10 years. Who knows, right? So yeah. If you don't know, Chris actually is he's taking a hormone. Basically he's trans now, I think. Although he hasn't stated that literally just yet, but people already can get the thing that he did, right? That he's changing. He's a trans now, I think. And yeah, which is fine. Again, I've already mentioned about this, about my opinion back then, last week. Go check that one out if you want. So yeah, and with this video, there's a lot of backlash. A lot of people on Twitter actually dislike this. They mentioned that this is just a transphobic content and etc. etc. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into the negativity. You know, uh, I just don't want to deal with any of the negativity stuff. So yeah, it's just something that people talk right now actually. So yeah, go check that one out yourself if you want. Maybe watch the videos and have yourself some opinion for yourself if you disagree or if you agree or not. So yeah. Next we have the Marvels actually. The Marvels trailer just dropped as well recently this week, and it's also having the release date, which is November 10th. I know it's still a long time from now, but yeah, the trailer's just out. Me personally, though, it looks interesting. Like they teleported one another. Also, there's three Marvels, I think, and yeah, it's just like it's interesting basically. But again, some people dislike this because this is just another superhero woman. There's three of them now without any man. You know Superhero, which I don't really care. If it's a good movie, I watch. That's it. And from the trailer itself, I'm actually a little bit interested to watch this. It's fun actually. Like how are you gonna deal with an adult like the Captain Marvel, right? Dealing with a teenager basically, which is Miss Marvel. It'll be very interesting to see, like how they interact with each other. So yeah, so there's that. Next, we have Squid Game remake. An American remake of Squid Game is reportedly in the works at Netflix. At the first time I read this, I was like, wait, isn't this not really a new thing? Isn't this already a thing? A subgenre, if you ask me, like Last to Survive thing. I feel like it's already been a thing, right? Like escape room stuff, what is it, like a Hunger Games stuff, or what else, like I don't know, like what is it called again, like it was a worker, I think, the Balkan experiment, I think, or something. I forgot, although that one was not from America though. I think that was from Europe, but still there's already a lots of these type of genre, right? So yeah, but people actually thought that this was a new thing, when in fact it's not. I feel like again it's already been its own genre, and something like what is it called again? The Purge as well. You can kind of you can kind of consider that as Last to Survive as well. What else? Yeah, I guess Hunger Games and the similar thing like uh, the Maze Runner, or well, the Maze Runner was not really that. I think it's an escape, try to escape kind of situation. Although escape room as well. it was supposed to be like they're trying to figure out how to escape together, right? Although along the ride they are trying to finish off each other. So yeah, there's that. Again, this is not a new thing. I feel like I think people's argument was that they are kind of expecting this to be better than the original from the Korea, although they already know the thing with Netflix, right? Netflix adaptation was always mostly it's always been bad. It's always been yeah, like shit. But again, I don't know, like I feel like this one is not gonna be anything different, I would say. So yeah, we'll see if it's gonna be great or not. Although I feel like Squid Game was big on its own thing. I doubt that any remake or adaptation will actually, pass the original Squid Game, in my opinion. So yeah, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. So yeah. Anyway, next we have channel. Okay, so this is the end of the part. We'll talk about live channel or live update, basically, or channel update. We have 350 subs now. Thank you very much. It's actually not a lot of increase from the previous week, but I do still, appreciate any of you guys that actually still subscribe, recently subscribed or just subscribed been since a long time, since last year, for example. I really appreciate every single one of you. I do need 1,000 so that this channel can start gathering money, and then I can use those to improve the quality of the channel overall. And yeah, there's two requirements to get channel monetized. First, obviously, the amount of subscriber, which should be 1,000 at least. And second, about the watch hour. Now, the watch hour itself from my channel, I don't have any problem with that. I do need 4,000, and at the time I'm recording this, I'm at 3,500, which is close. And yeah, I think for a year, a span of a year, I feel like it's gonna be easy. I would say I can do that, but what I cannot do for now is subscribers. I do need lots of you guys to actually subscribe. So if you're watching but not subscribed, just make sure to subscribe just to help, because I need those as well. The watch hour stuff is actually covered already. It's manageable, but the amount of subs that I have right now, I'm at 35%, there. So I still need 65% more. But even if I reach 1,000, I still need more as well, just so that this channel grows and you know got promoted to people's front page as well. So yeah, but again, I do really need your help if you're watching this, and if you're not subscribed just yet, if you want to know more about the content that I'm making, just drop the subs. I feel like it's gonna be fine. So yeah, it's free, and yeah, you can always unsub anytime in the future, right? So yeah, there's that. But anyway, live update. Okay, so let's talk about live update about the job. I think last week I already mentioned about I tried to apply a job and actually got accepted. And yeah, I'm actually crafting, or not crafting, but more like collecting paperwork for the requirements. And I don't know when I will be first, deployed or, working. I have no idea, but I can only presume it's gonna be sometime this month or even May. So that's gonna be like at the very, at the very late of next month I would be working, and it's shift as well, which means that I probably don't have lots of time to record stuff, which means that I might actually reduce the amount of content that I'm making. But I will try to make time. I will try to just make videos, because I love doing this. It's something, it's always something to communicate with people from around the world. That is actually one of my biggest goal with this channel as well, just to connect people all over the world with this channel. So yeah, um, so there's that live update, and then what else? I think I also want to mention about something else as well, but I forgot. What is this? I honestly forgot what I'm trying to say, but I guess there's that about the the job that I'm currently applying. I already got accepted. I just need I just wait for the actual date for the first day of work, which again I think it's gonna be next month. So yeah, um, when that happens though, uh, I have to prioritize that first because that one's actual job, right? Actual job that potentially gonna give me actual money. When this one it's not gonna make me any money anytime soon, I believe, with this channel. Although I do hopeful that I am hopeful that this channel might actually be something that changed my life, but I need to prioritize getting money first because I'm financially not well right now. I do need money for me to live by myself and, for my family as well. And, after that, there comes the channel, right? So it's not really a prioritized right now. That's why, unfortunately, I have to make this channel like not the first, priority anymore. And yeah, you will probably see eventually I will stop recording, I will stop uploading stuff. But worry not, I'm still here. Just drop comments. I will actually answer them. Well, cannot guarantee, but if it's interesting for me to answer, I will answer. So yeah. So there's that life update. Got myself a job finally. I've been talking about this since last year as well. Actually, about me, trying to get job, but it's difficult that most companies rejected me. But this company that I'm applying to was actually kind enough to accept me. And yeah, I just got accepted. I'm just waiting for the time basically at this point. So yeah, but anyway, there is for a live update. Just for a preemptive announcements that sometimes in the future you will see me upload less videos. Don't worry, it's just I'm still there. I'm just working in real life. I will try to make time to make more contents. Play video games, get myself a great PC setup. That's my goal. Oh, see, I was about to talk about goal, right? About 2024 goal is that I will have a PC and I will start doing streaming, live streaming, playing games online, playing PC games, record them, upload them, etc., etc. But yeah, that will be for my ultimate goal in 2024. But for now, I'm just gonna deal with this from my phone, and yeah. But anyway, I think that is for this one. Things that happened this week on week 15. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay just healthy. I will see you again next week in the next things that happened this week on week 16. It'll be for April 14th until April 20th. Okay, so that is 420 actually. So yeah, next week we'll talk about 420 as well. So yeah, but anyway, until then, see ya.